Do you ever feel like your friend isn't listening to you because they're quiet? Well, most of the time, that isn't the case. If you're a person who tends to be silent, then you know there are many possible reasons for that. Being interrupted or talked over often leads people to stop making an effort. When others lack the decency to listen, it signals disinterest, prompting withdrawal to avoid wasting time. Some walk away mid-conversation, while others simply retreat into silence. However, redirecting attention back to interrupted speakers can break this cycle, giving them space to be heard and preventing the pain of being dismissed. Observing others offers valuable insights into behavior and situations. Many prefer listening first to assess the vibe before engaging, finding this approach handy for understanding people and dynamics. For some, this quiet observation has been a lifelong learning style, mistaken by others as a problem, when it's simply how they process the world. Whether studying behavioral patterns or deciding when to participate, observation provides information that speaking cannot. The following proverb might help explain. Better to remain silent and be thought a fool than to speak and remove all doubt. Remaining silent can protect against exposing foolishness or making mistakes through careless words. A closed mouth avoids self-inflicted problems that come from speaking without thinking. The observation that empty vessels make the loudest noise suggests those who talk most may have the least substance. Silence serves as a shield. Many stay quiet because they consistently say things they shouldn't, managing to put their foot in their mouth repeatedly. These verbal mistakes become lasting sources of regret, haunting them indefinitely. Childhood experiences often reinforce this silence, being told to shut up, having opinions dismissed, or facing ridicule for speaking up creates lasting trauma. Staying quiet becomes a protective strategy, preventing regrettable moments that would otherwise replay endlessly. For many, quietness is simply a natural default state, not something requiring change or improvement. Being quiet doesn't mean something's wrong. It's just who they are, especially during idle chit-chat or complaining. While nobody gets annoyed at quiet people, those who speak every thought can be genuinely irritating. Silence seems to frighten certain people, making them uncomfortable. Quiet individuals shouldn't be treated as weirdos for simply being themselves. Shyness and lack of confidence form the foundation of why some people stay quiet. Being uncomfortable when too many people are looking creates anxiety that reinforces silence. Confidence sits at the base of everything. With even a shred of it, mouths might not stay shut in certain situations. The discomfort of attention, combined with underlying insecurity, keeps quiet people from speaking up. Being quiet provides comfort because you don't have to pretend or fear being yourself. It's not about what you do, it's about how it feels. It creates a constant state of calm and peace, where you exist fully in the present moment without thinking about others or what to say. You're simply yourself, calm, self-aware, content, and happy, without pretense or performance. Being silent just allows you to get more and more comfortable with yourself. There are people who cannot live without speaking. Solitude is something that very few can understand. For some, talking drains energy and causes quick exhaustion and frustration. Social batteries run out from overstimulation by noise and constant interaction. Even when company is enjoyable, running out of gas happens fast, and maintaining conversations becomes difficult. Continuous social obligations, holidays, family events, gatherings, leave people completely beat. The remedy is alone time to recharge, free from social anxiety and performance demands. Work that requires constant interaction, such as healthcare, leadership, or caregiving, can create an overwhelming level of mental exhaustion. Spending hours talking, consoling, coordinating, empathizing, and helping others drains emotional reserves completely. After giving so much of themselves throughout the day, many people need minimal human contact to truly recharge. Solitude becomes essential recovery time, a period where silence brings relief, because no one is asking for guidance, support, or attention. In these quiet moments, they can finally breathe without responsibility pressing on them. Calm, uninterrupted environments offer the respite necessary to restore energy, rebuild patience, and eventually return to their roles with the capacity to provide genuine, high-quality care again. Some people forget to use their voice externally, despite constant internal monologue. They stay quiet in most social situations, not from lacking thoughts, but from choosing not to expend energy talking. This experience resonates deeply. Thinking continuously while remaining silent feels natural and effortless. Speaking requires energy that doesn't always feel worth spending. The active mind continues its dialogue internally, making external conversation unnecessary. Some people choose to stay quiet because they feel it creates space for deeper, more thoughtful interactions, allowing conversations to unfold with greater care and intention. Silence gives them the chance to listen fully, observe subtle details, and reflect before responding. Rather than rushing into dialogue, they take time to shape their thoughts, so their words carry genuine meaning, instead of impulsive reactions. This quiet approach isn't rooted in shyness or avoidance. It's a conscious choice to prioritize understanding, presence, and sincerity. By slowing down the pace of communication, they cultivate connections that feel more authentic, respectful, and emotionally grounded. Some people choose to stay quiet because they feel words are sometimes unnecessary, especially when actions can express what needs to be said with greater accuracy and sincerity. They may believe that gestures, behavior, and follow-through communicate more clearly than long conversations ever could. Instead of talking about what they plan to do, they focus on doing it. For these action-oriented individuals, silence isn't a lack of engagement. Their quiet nature reflects confidence in meaningful simplicity and a belief that authenticity is often best shown through consistent action rather than constant explanation. Quiet can also be peaceful, allowing an unhurried existence without crowding the mind. Unfortunately, the world increasingly eliminates quiet spaces, replacing them with constant stimulation and expectation. Because of this, some people intentionally seek ways to talk less, discovering a sense of comfort in internal dialogue rather than external conversation. Talking to yourself can become a soothing alternative to social interaction, and focusing deeply on tasks also provides a natural barrier to conversation. In this calm, self-directed space, individuals can recharge, reflect, and feel more authentically themselves. Did you relate to any of the reasons provided in this video? Are there any reasons you have that we didn't mention? Comment them down below to see how many others have the same experience.